that just exploded.
We just saw another plane coming in from the side.
You did. I did. That was out of
Yes, and that's the second explosion. You could see the plane come in just from the right-hand side of the screen. So this looks like it is some sort of a concerted.
The September 11th attacks were a series of forced suicide attacks that were committed in the United States on September 11, 2001, coordinated to strike the areas of New York City and Washington, D.C. On that Tuesday morning, 19 terrorists from the Islamic militant group Al-Qaeda hijacked 4 passenger jets. The hijackers intentionally piloted 2 of those planes, American Airlines Flight 11 and United Airlines Flight 175, into the north and south towers of the World Trade Center complex in New York City. Both towers collapsed within 2 hours. The hijackers intentionally crashed American Airlines Flight 77 into the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia, and intended to pilot the 4th hijacked jet, United Airlines Flight 93, into the United States Capitol building in Washington, D.C. However, the plane crashed into a field near Shanksville, Pennsylvania, after its passengers attempted to take control of the jet from the hijackers. Nearly 3,000 people died in the attacks, including the 246 civilians and 19 hijackers aboard the 4 planes.
I feel that 9/11 made the country scared, and we did things like pass the Patriot Act, where we started to probe into what's going on in our lives. It also made us realize that possibly we could be attacked.
I think the morning that it happened, I remember so clear that whole morning and the emotions that we all went through, and not knowing. We didn't have internet access in the schools. We couldn't get a lot of information. It was hard to know what was happening. It felt like a wave was coming towards us, and just so much unknown. And then in the days that followed, it was such a good reminder for everybody to take a step back and remember that we're all on the same team. We're part of the same family.
I believe that it helped us become more united as a nation. It helped us see past some of our differences and put things in perspective and grow united.
And the first plane had run into the first World Trade Center. And then I was waking up and I was like, what's going on here? And then the second plane hit. And I literally felt my heart drop into my stomach.
So I think the initial reaction was just taken aback. I think we get to feeling that we're invulnerable, and that, you know, when you're the biggest dog on the block, that nobody's ever going to mess with you, and you forget how really vulnerable we all are.
For those people who were on the rescue teams and stuff and perished, you know, saving lives, I mean, that's definitely a definition of a true hero. And you know, certainly thankful that there are men and women out there that is part of their job, and they're willing to sacrifice their lives to save a large majority. So definitely thank you to them.
I'd just like to say that you know, our hearts and prayers are with all those that were affected by that tragedy, and that we stand behind them as Americans, and we'll always look forward together to uniting in those causes of freedom and liberty.
Good morning, Rubidoux.
And welcome back to our Falcon Show.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Attention all freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. The best practice for the SAT is the PSAT, which you can take right here at RHS on Wednesday, October 17th. The PSAT is 20 buckaroos. Register with the bookkeeper, Miss Teagarden, before school, during lunch, or after school. For those of you who don't remember what the SAT is, it's the Scholastic Assessment Test. And remember to study, because I mean, come on, even our principal studies.
And now, quality time with Patty Rick.
Well, good morning, Rubidoux.
good to see you. Now tell me, if you have x-ray vision and you look in a mirror, do you see through the mirror or do you see through yourself?
This has been another installment of Quality Time with Patty Rick.
Falcons, Riverdale Lyrical Society will now meet on Wednesdays during lunch in room 107. Staff and students are all welcome to come and read or to simply listen. So pack your lunches and get there early.
Hey Rubidoux, come join Christian Club every Wednesday at lunch as we encourage one another in the faith. Come find out how you can be involved as we see you on September 26th. So grab your lunch and meet us in room 1010.
Good morning, Falcons, and happy Friday. I'm here to discuss a few of the issues that we're having on campus and to inform you of some of the things that will be taking place this school year. One of those things is that Riverside County Sheriff's Department and our SRO will be enforcing rules and issuing citations or tickets for certain violations that our students commit. Some of those violations include truancy, fighting, instigating fights, recording fights, being in possession of a controlled substance and or paraphernalia, and or under the influence of a controlled substance like drugs or alcohol. We are Falcons and we are held to a higher standard. The expectation is that we don't engage in these types of violations. This is merely a warning that if these rules are broken, these are the consequences that will be issued in addition to school discipline. The second issue that I'd like to address is the trash on campus. This has been an ongoing problem since the start of school and it needs to stop. The expectation is that all of us throw away our trash in the barrels that are provided. Show pride in our school and respect for our campus and throw away your trash. Finally, I'd like to remind you all that we have a home football game tonight, so come out and root for your Falcons as we take on Desert Hot Springs. I hope to see you all there tonight. Thank you, Falcons, and have a great day.
Students, time to check out colleges. The Riverside College and Career Fair will be on Wednesday, October 3rd from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Galleria on Tyler. All right, Riverdale, next up we have a new segment we like to call Underground.
What's up, Riverdale? Welcome to Underground, the segment where I tackle topics that we experience in this high school world and as young people with the power of hip-hop, lyricism, and poetry. This week's topic is money, and not the usual spiel of money, so without further ado, I'm working for a record deal and a possible scholarship. Education is key if you're trying to make a dollar quick, but it's crazy to see what people do for a dollar bill while I'm steady studying up, brushing up on my rhyming skill. Waking up every morning just to get to class. Teachers giving me advice, making sure that I pass. I'm not an industry puppet, so I ain't into talking dummy. I'm doing it for the rhyme, not the money. I ain't about the cars, I ain't about the clothes. It ain't about the platinum diamonds or bankrolls. Yeah, I do use cash, but it ain't my owner. I'm focused on my rhyme, I'm focused on diploma. Only those down to earth understand its downfalls and rebel every time they say to obey the newfound laws. You see, bottom line here, ladies and gents, is you gotta make a dollar out of what makes sense. So Rubidoux, that is how I feel. Tell me how you feel. If any of you have rhymes with a message, please contact me after school in room 1003A to spread your voice. Until next time, love, peace, and hip-hop.
Falcons, are you ready for some interesting facts? Well, get ready for Fun Facts with Dr. U.
Yes.
Good morning, Rubidoux. Dr. U here with your weekly fun fact. Did you know in just 1 minute, 91 hours of video is uploaded to YouTube? That's 15 years worth of video in 1 day. Even if you started viewing them right now, you'd never be able to catch up. Oh, and by the way, some turtles breathe out their butts. And today's Wednesday, which means tomorrow's Mr. Bailey's birthday, but you're viewing this on Friday, so that means yesterday was his birthday. So make sure you see Mr. Bailey and wish him happy birthday. Happy birthday, buddy.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Bailey. Happy birthday to you. Attention Falcons, Saturday, September 29th, there will be an air show at Flaybob Airport here in our very own backyard of Rubidoux. It starts at 10 a.m. and ends until the wee hours. Adults are $10 and kids under 12 are free.
Get your propeller out of my face.
What's up, gamers? I'm Patrick.
I'm Jimmy. Welcome back to Gamers Nest, the show where we give you info on your new games and review them as well. First up,
we have Kirby's 20th anniversary for the Wii. For this game in the franchise, it's just a compilation of all the old Kirby games. So if you like Kirby, this game is perfect for you.
next up we have FIFA Soccer 13.
Player Impact Engine expands physical play from single collision to off-the-ball battles between players. Defenders will be able to push and pull for position and use their size and strength to win possession or force opponents into poor touches and decisions before the ball arrives. What are you doing?
The new NBA game.
No. Next up we have NBA 2K13. Check it out.
Just point out the bounce. Show me the bounce. Yeah. Just point out the bounce.
There are no real upgrades from 2K12, but it's still an awesome game. So you still have the My Player feature, which lets you create your own player and play them in any game you want, as long as it's exhibition, of course. You still have the Association feature, which lets you be the general manager of any team you want. That means you can take players from any team and put them all on yours. Good luck, gamers. Alright, that's it for this week, gamers. I'm Patrick.
I'm Jimmy.
And if you guys have any game reviews that you want to send in, just drop it off here at the studio, 1003A, and we'll be sure to air it on this show.
Shazam! Black cloth out of nowhere. Pure magic.
It's amazing!
I know, right?
Hey Brian, I've always wanted to be interviewed for Talon Talk, but they never come to interview me.
I'm sorry, Giselle. You're not radical enough for them. Here's Talon Talk.
Talon Talk, where we get the news for you.
Oh look, there's some kids over here. Let's ask them some questions. Hi.
Hello.
Hi, what's your name?
Maria. Monica. Amanda.
Hi girls, hi. How was your summer?
Pretty awesome.
It was great. It was good? It was good? Well, what'd you do?
I went to Santa Barbara.
How was that?
Amazing.
Wow.
I went there
what kind of things did you see?
The beach.
Oh, the beach.
I went to
Everybody
Europe.
loves the beach.
You went to
You
Europe.
went to Europe.
Yeah.
What place in Europe?
Italy, Sicily, and Greece.
I went to Italy too. That's awesome. What did you do?
I haven't been to any
I
of
went
those
to Six
places.
Flags. Cool. That's it, and I threw up like a couple times there.
Grew up.
At Six Flags, I threw up.
Oh, Six Flags, I got you there. Do you ride Superman?
Yeah.
Do you know one lady got her legs capped off?
No, now I do.
It was scary. I wasn't there, but it happened. But anyways, yeah, so, well, that's great. Oh, who's your favorite teachers?
Mr. Greer.
Greer. Shout out to my homeboy, Mr. Greer. What about you?
Crepes.
Shout out to my homeboy, Mr. Crepes. I love those two teachers. Mr. Greer, he's an awesome poet. Yeah. And yeah, Mr. Crepes, he does the thing with the ceramics. Yeah. He's amazing. Well, thank you guys for talking. You guys are amazing. You guys are amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much. What's that about?
That is a career preparedness class for 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th graders.
Oh, that's cool. Connections to your future. Check it out. And so what do you think about the new incoming freshmen?
You know, they are on the ball. I have a freshman advisory, and they are amazing. I really think that they're going to set the standard for the freshman class.
You know what? I agree with you. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Hey, no problem.
You're amazing.
Okay.
That's Mrs. Brown. Bye.
Au revoir. Ciao.
What's your name?
Mr. Becker.
Hi, Mr. Becker. My name's April. It's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, and how was your summer?
Very good.
Yeah? What'd you do?
I went to New Jersey and Hawaii.
New Jersey. How was that?
It was hot.
Oh, it was hot. Like, what was the degree?
It was probably in the 90s with humidity.
Oof, that's hot.
Yeah, and even cool people sweat. So.
Yeah, well, I don't sweat. I'm a princess.
I
So, like, yeah, how's the new school year?
Good.
Yeah?
Same,
how are you liking your
same
students?
as the last 9.
Your students?
Oh, same as the last 9.
Same.
They just look differently.
Same.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then any favorite students?
The one that brings me food.
One that brings you food. You hear that? All right, thank you so much for having this interview. You're awesome. All right then.
Oh.
Hi. Hi. What's your name?
Jennifer.
My name's April. It's nice to meet you,
Nice to meet
Jennifer.
you.
So I'm gonna ask you a couple questions about our politics. Is that cool with you?
Yeah.
All right. So how was the Democratic and the Republican conventions that are going on? What do you think about that?
What's Republic?
Okay. And what party do you run for?
Tina's party next Wednesday.
Cut.
We just got the news for you.
Hey Falcons, this week is jam-packed with segments.
You're welcome. Here are some good old clips with Mr. YouTube.
YouTube!
What's up, Rudo? Gabriel, Mr. YouTube Maldonado here with Patty Rick. Just hanging out. Well, that's all for this week, Rubido. Deuces. That's all for this week, Rubido. Deuces. I didn't say deuces. Suck.
And that's Eric, cameraman.
All right, Rubido, that's our show.
Soar high and have a Falcon amazing weekend.
I'm Giselle Scajeda.
And I'm Brian Clark.
And you've just been fed. Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom. Lay off me, I'm starving. Nom nom.